So, good afternoon to you all, and welcome to day 4 of Seniors Week. Just to let you know that we will be recording this session and putting it on our seniors website for you to watch at a later date. So, thank you very much for attending today. My name is Sharon Matthewman, and I am the Seniors and Community Development Community Development Facilitator for the City of Chestermere. This next session features our very special guest, Mel Porter. Mel has been playing guitar for over 20 years and pre-COVID has hosted senior sing-alongs in the community, participated in musical theatre, house contents, and making music with families of young children in Chestermere. Mel, we are so excited that you're able to join us for a fun and interactive beginner's ukulele session. Whether this is your first lesson or you're a seasonal player looking for some tips, reminders, or different techniques, you will come away with a song or two in your pocket. Thank you, Mel.
All right. Thanks, Sharon. Hi, everybody. Sorry, of course, my computer's just showing us. There we go. So Sharon, just so you know, I'm going to try to do a PowerPoint if that's possible. Okay, so because I had to shut down my computer, I'm just going to bring it up. Is that working for you? Okay, I only see myself, so I might get confused. Okay, so here we are. This is your beginner's ukulele workshop. Grand, maybe this will encourage you or Chelsea to buy you a ukulele. Okay. I said, why? Why do people play the ukulele? And it's mainly a big part is convenience. It's easy to carry. You can stick it in the back of your car and it won't take up much space. Comfort. So the ukulele has nylon strings. Can you see my face or is it just the presentation right now?
We're seeing both.
Oh, great. Okay. So these are nylon strings. They're very kind to your fingers. If you play the guitar, you'll notice that it is a steel stringed instrument unless you specifically buy nylon strings. It's lightweight and yeah, so it's quite easy to master. You can instantly play a song because it's tuned to the key of C. So, right, like we could play any song. So, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That's it. As long as it's in tune, that's the big key. This is way cheaper than a guitar. You can get some like plastic even version ones. They're like $35 all the way up to $300. And then guitars typically start, a good quality guitar is about $200 and up. And then it's transferable. So you can use whatever you learn on your ukulele, you learn on your guitar. Okay. So as you can see, it was CCMCT. And oh, let's see, I can make a little laser pointer. There you go. CCMCT. I was trying to make them all C's, didn't work. So when you're starting your ukulele, big deal is to make sure it's in tune. So right here, you'll see it says, "My dog eats fleas." And it's also, if you play piano, you can go over to piano. And if your piano's in tune, you will go G. So here's your G, sounds like this. And then it's kind of weird. It goes all the way down to a C, G, C, and then E, and then A. So that's, and it goes, "My dog eats fleas." Okay. So if you can find a piano, great, as long as your piano's in tune. If you read music, then you can look at the notes and play them on any instrument, or get one of these guys. I have one on the top here actually. So if you ever have one of these tuners, there you are. You have to actually press it down for 3 seconds. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and then it's on. And so then you just play a string and it'll light up. And so it's far away. Normally you would want to put it close to the hole, and then the hole amplifies the sound and you can tune it better. Or because of today's world, I definitely use my guitar. It's called Guitar Tuna, and Tuna, as in like the fish. And that's my favorite thing to use to tune a guitar. But sometimes you don't have electronics, and so you do need to use a piano. You might want to tune it with a friend. Okay, so when you're playing the ukulele, you need to consider your body posture. So a lot of people, when they start playing, they hunch over because they're like really focused. So we need to make sure we're sitting up, our shoulders are back. Are you going to use a stool? I always use a stool to lift my ukulele up. Okay, so actually I'm going to tilt this down. There we go. So you can see it a little bit better. Do you want a strap? So a strap would go around my body and it hugs your ukulele closer. To stretch before and after. So I always stretch my hands. So even like, right, if you're doing computer work or if you're playing any instrument, the piano, anything, we need to stretch. I like to warm up my fingers before, so I do this. If I'm somewhere outside, I might do this if I'm cold, because you really want warm fingers. It's not fun to play, and then your fingers go numb. So on the tips of your fingers, right, you might get what's called a callus, and it helps play the ukulele better. We have to keep playing every day in order to build up your calluses. You need to make sure that your nails are short on this hand. So if you're pushing down on a string and you have a long nail, you won't be able to make a good sounding note, right? So I can push down, but I looked at my nails yesterday. I was like, oh, I should cut them. I forgot. So, but I think I had one student and she quit because she refused to cut her nails. And she liked to go to the salon and get her nails done. So I'm like, I'm sorry, you have to cut your nails. So this hand is fine. You can have long nails if you want. So if you strum your ukulele, you're going to use a pick. So this is my pick. Or you use your thumb. So your thumb. Okay, that's your thumb. Your fingers, right? And myself, I think because I'm a guitar player, I actually put these fingers together like this, and then my fingertip, oops, sorry, it makes it loud. And I think because I'm used to playing in big groups, I need to be super loud and not with my thumb, right? You can probably hear a little bit of a difference there. So, and then another question is, where are you going to play? Will you need sheet music? So this is a big a problem that some people have, is that they'll need to, if they take their ukulele, they need sheet music. So then you have to think of all those things. So if we had longer time together, I would try to teach you some songs just by using your ear. But today is a little bit of a quicker version. So, Gran, I'm trying to convince you to learn how to play the ukulele, and it's why. And so this is because we want you to be the life of the party. So if it's somebody's birthday, like, yay, Gran's here, she can play happy birthday to me. Or yes, you're popular with the grandkids, you can play it, say, even when you're going to bed, right? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, or a small little tune. It's an amazing workout for your brain. So my background, I'm a music therapist and I work with people of all ages. So that does include seniors and some seniors with dementia. And so we've had wonderful, I guess, progress with some of the people who I used to work with. But I wanted you to take a look at over here. So this is your brain, and then this is your brain on music. So it lights up a whole bunch of different areas of your brain. So myself, when I was learning, relearning music in a different way at university, I would come out of my classes and my brain would hurt so much because it had done such a big workout, and they were big workouts at the U of C. Oh, it was hard. But it made me better. It's a fabulous creative outlet. At Christmas time, you can be the person to sing and play the Christmas songs. And then, of course, sing-alongs at the campfire. And then I said right here, do you have any other ideas about why a ukulele would be a good instrument to learn, even as a senior? So I guess I'm going to ask Chelsea, Sharon, or Gran.
I would say because it's so small as well, and it can, you can easily kind of sit with it, and it's so light as well. So that's a couple of reasons I would say. But there's not many strings to that. There's less strings to the ukulele than the guitar, so I would assume it would be easy to learn. I don't know. I'm sorry, Mel.
No, actually, you know what? And I didn't even say that. You're right. The ukulele has 4 strings and a guitar has 6.
Mhm.
So
So
yeah,
I think it's more accessible to people with smaller hands, which is commonly older people. So that's a nice little perk, and it's something easy to learn. So that's and that's a nice feeling to learn something new.
For sure. Okay. Thank you. Gran, do you have any ideas? Or have I got them all? Your mic's off. Okay.
Oh, you're muted, Gran.
Okay, so I'm going to move on. What I have next is just some small songs. Okay, so this is where you can go and so there's 2 different ways to play. There's chords, which is what, like, right, if I just strum it like this, I'm actually playing what's called a C chord. Okay, but then there's also like little melodies. So then the next one here is a melody. So these are just warm-ups. So if you know the song, you might not know it until I play it for you. It's Smoke on the Water. And it goes, so you can see here, I'll get my laser pointer, Smoke on the Water. So you can pick any string and play. So this is a 0. So 0, I'm going to show you. It means open. So I'm going to play the top string. Okay. And I'm going to go open, and then the 3 represents the 3rd fret. So 1, 2, 3. And then you see there's a 5 after the 3. So I'm going to highlight there 5. So open 1, 2, 3, and then 5. So it goes like this. Open. Oh, there's the first part. Then we go down and it goes open 3, 6, 5. So open 3, 6, 5, and then go down here. Open 3, 5, and then we go to the bottom. 3, open, open. Okay. And if I speed that up, it sounds like this. Open 3, 6, 5. Open 3, 5, 3, open, open. And I'm using my thumb to pluck that, just so you know, individual string. Okay, so do you recognize that song? That is Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple, I believe. Okay.
Absolutely right.
And then, because that's the first song every guitar player learns, no matter what, it's Smoke on the Water. Then over here, I have, I'm going to go slow. Okay. You can see these. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually a guitar tab, but this is an E string. And this, it's also is played on an E string on the guitar. So I said, we'll just forget all the rest of these little strings here and just focus on the 1 string at the bottom. Okay, so it goes 2. So we're going to go 2 and then 1 and then open. Okay, so 2, 2, 1, 1, open, open, 1, 1. Okay, so here I go. And I actually, what I'll do is I'll make you guess what this song is, okay? Yeah, goes like this. I'm gonna repeat. And I'm gonna speed up.
Mel can't hear it.
You can't hear that?
No.
Can you hear me talking?
Can hear you talking, yeah, just can't hear the ukulele.
Oh, okay. I'll bring my microphone closer. Let me check. Well, it's on. Okay, so does this work? Maybe. Can you hear that, Sharon? No? I don't get it. How can we not?
Can Gran or Chelsea hear it?
She's shaking no.
No, not really.
Okay. And I actually have a magnifier.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So let me put it right in front of me.
Sorry, Mel.
No, I'm glad you said something. Better than sitting there watching me do nothing. Okay, so like if maybe I'll put the sound hole right next to it. And if I go like this, anything?
Very faint. I couldn't pick up what tune it was.
Okay. It is Batman. So it goes 2, 2, 1, 1, open, open, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, open,
Yeah,
open,
can
1,
hear
1.
that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, can hear that.
Is it my singing though, or is it the
No,
actual?
we can hear
Both of
it.
it.
We can
Yeah.
actually hear it.
Okay, so that was Batman, right? And then if you wanted to continue it, you would go.
Oh, shoot.
No, it's not working. Okay, it could be maybe because I'm also doing the slideshow. I don't know, but I'm going to move on. So this is also another reason why you want to play the ukulele. Because there are all these songs that are available to you. So just 2 chord songs, right? So we have many different songs, and I picked some that are like very familiar, hopefully with more people than not. But I mean, I could have gone into Bruno Mars and some Taylor Swift and some like newer pop songs. But you can go on onto YouTube. You can go like there are so many resources online for you to do if you want to try the ukulele. So we have Alouetta, Aunt Rhody, Buffalo Gals, Clement, yeah, My Darling Clementine. I was thinking I would do one of these. So how about Gran? Do you want to pick one of these songs? Chelsea, can you hear her?
No, you're muted, Gran.
Oh, okay.
I can't see that. It's small writing.
Oh, it's small?
Yeah, because it's showing you and the presentation on the screen, so it kind of is a bit smaller.
Okay. How about I'll pick, do you want to hear Down in the Valley or Jambalaya or Skip to Maloo?
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Okay. 2 chords, okay? So the first chord is just going to be an open chord. And then if you play the piano, you can count up to the 5th chord. So let's say I usually use my hand. So I have the C here, C, D, E, F, G. So your 5th chord is going to be G, okay? To do a G chord, we would probably spend some more time together on it, but it is just down here. Okay, so, but we're gonna do Jambalaya. It's in the key of C. Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go. Me on my own. We gotta go. Chords up here. We're gonna change to the key to C. C. We're open. I give up the sweetest one. You're gonna go to a G. Son of a gun, we're gonna have great fun on the bio. And then, of course, you got to do a tremolo. Right? Okay. So these songs on the one side are all 2 chords, and then the songs on the right are 3 chords, and that's a little bit more advanced. You have a C, an F, and a G. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one that maybe you might sing to your family. I do have, I recommend for people to practice more before they do Happy Birthday to Me, because it's kind of hard to get the sound, like the first note of Happy Birthday to Me. You'd think it's so easy. I'll do Happy Birthday to Me, but I would say like start on Jingle Bells. So C looks like this, right? Or like this. And then there's a C7. And then F, you're just going to play here. So it's your top string and then 2 strings down. So 1, 2 on your 3rd string on the 1st fret. That's F. And then G is down here at the bottom. And that's all you need for playing Happy Birthday to Me. You don't need sheet music if you know the words, and you need to use your ear. So, happy birthday to F, me. Happy birthday, G, to C. C, 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 F, 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 C, C, G, C. Shoot, I was trying to mess up there. Let's do another song where you're gonna go, oh, that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna do Mary Had a Little Lamb. No, let's do the Beatles' Twist and Shout. I like that one. Well, shake it off, baby, now. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that might have sounded wrong. So what my ear's gonna say, go back and try that again and go, instead of the C, G, C, go C, F, G. And we'll try. And all you have to do is just go, okay, it's one of these notes. It's gonna be one of these. So you have to trust your ear. And that's where a lot of my students have the hardest time, is that they're like, oh, I don't know. It takes me a year to teach this. So if you don't get this right away, be kind to yourself and go, okay, it's going to take me a while for my ear to settle in, unless you've had previous music training. Okay. So I'm going to go, well, shake it off, baby, now. F, G, twist and C. F, G, come on, C, F, G, work it on out. Okay, and honestly, that's all that song is, C, F, G. Okay, so we have a lot of options of the songs on there. I'm going to just quickly show you some chords. So these are some chords that I just did. So if I get my laser, I just played the C. As long as you know the C is the bottom, right, it's the bottom, that will help you know how to read this whole thing of chords, okay? So C, and then I went, okay, F. Now, do you see how this dot is different than that dot? So then I'll know it's an opposite side, and I'll go, okay, so my F, I start on the top instead of the bottom, and then I'm going to find my G. Here's my G, and then I'll know, oh, this note is the same almost as that note. So I'll know I'm near the bottom. Okay, so I wanted to highlight here, pinch the back of your neck with your thumb. Okay, so pinch it, your thumb right here. You're going to push really hard. And sometimes your hand's going to look like straight. Sometimes your hand will be like this. Sometimes you might lift up your shoulder, and then you'll be like, oh, that's bad form. I need to put my shoulder down. I need to relax, maybe shake my hands out and readjust your body. And then I said here to bring your elbow in. I don't know if you can see me, but make sure. So your shoulder is down, your elbow's in. That's really good form. Our wrist is forward so that we can get on top of our tips. And then, yeah, oh, and then that was it. Yes, okay. So good form, very important, especially for people like me. I've played so much that I'm always at a risk of getting tendonitis. So this is just a technical kind of presentation here. So here's a piano, and then how I got happy birthday to me, and I knew it was the 5th, is that it was 1. So my C was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my G was 5. And on the piano, right, there's only how many notes in your alphabet? It is 1, 2, so A, B, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you just tell people the piano is just 7 notes, repeated, 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 that helps people, I find, a lot and make it way less intimidating. Okay, so then if you are using over here, if you're playing in the key of C, then your 5th note is G. Same thing right here. If you're playing in the key of D, your 5th note will be A. Over here, F. So here's your 5th. So sorry, that's you're starting in the key of F. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down 5, because your C would be right here, 5. And then the same thing with G to D. So G is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's quite confusing, even for somebody who does music. So I didn't want to spend a lot of time on here. Okay. Do you have any questions so far, though? Do any of you have any thoughts or anything about what I've just said?
Basically, Mal, anybody could pick this up because, you know, there's not that many notes to follow, so to speak. It's not too intense. It's not too difficult.
No, and it just, I mean, you can start out easy. It can become very complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the next 2 or 3 screens, it has the melody of a couple of songs that you'd be like, oh, that's not so hard. So I'm going to, let's see, I'll do that. I'll just forward it to here. So this is, I'm not sure. I know, okay, so this is not the song. This is a scale. So it's like a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And that is in the key of C. So you can look at the ukulele and these strings are laid out for you. So this is the top string, and that's how you read tab. Okay, so this is the G string, C, E, A. So really it's just like what I showed you, open, and then you play the 2nd fret. And then you go down to the next string, open, and then a 1, and then 3, and then you go down the next string. So this is a scale, and it just sounds like this. I can't see it super well, so we'll see. And I'm gonna go slow. Open, 2, 1. Let me see. 3, open, 2, 3. So that's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Of course, you have to know where your fingers are. Sorry, that's my head, my neck. I'm showing you my neck. And then this is, I believe, Alouetta. So let's see if I can work it out. 3, 1, 3. Okay, and then it's kind of repeats for the next part. We all know Alouetta, and then this one was like, oh, it's a little more challenging. For Elise, right? It's one of those songs on the piano that everyone's like, oh, that's kind of hard. But it's not that hard on the ukulele. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna line up. So on your ukulele, a lot of people have little dots. There's a little dot on my ukulele. It's the 5th fret, 5, 6, and 7. So then I would look at this and I go, okay, on my bottom string, I need to start at my 7th fret. Okay, so then I'm gonna go.
Sorry, Mal, can't hear you again.
Oh, okay. And I don't think I can make that one louder because it's one string. So maybe it's just, I like have to raise my ukulele. I mean, my microphone. Okay, I can play for Elise is what I'm trying to say on a ukulele. So, and so can you if you just follow the numbers. So I know that our time is somewhat coming to an end, but I have a couple of slides here. So if you're watching this later, you can definitely come back and look at a couple of the slides. I could also send the slide presentation to you, Sharon, and then they could look at it big. Okay. I have this leaving on a jet plane. And then for some reason I haven't, I'm going to skip this next one. So this is just the key of C, and there's only three chords that are in this song. And again, really it's just two that you're pressing down on. So, and then that's empty. And then I thought I'd bring this in for some people if they're more advanced. So if you're more advanced, just have a look at this. These are all kind of progressions that are C, A minor, D minor, and G7. And this is like, say, songs from the 50s or 60s. So there's Heart and Soul, Blue Moon, The Lion Sleeps Tonight, Soldier Boy, Big Girls Don't Cry, and Be My Little Baby. So I'll quickly play this progression for you, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. So, or if you know the more recent song done by the band Train, it's called Play That Song, the one that makes me go all night long. But I'm gonna do Heart and Soul, and then I say Heart and Soul, and then I go da 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 da, because I don't know the words. Sorry. So here we go. So my C is like here, my A minor is up here, D minor is a little bit challenging. There goes heart and soul, da 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 da, heart and soul, the one that makes me go, ooh, that's what you gotta do. So that's I changed it to the easier song for me. Sorry, and that is the end of my presentation. If you want to make me big again, Sharon. Let's see. But I thought, Gran, you endured my presentation. So do you have a request? And maybe I can show you that you can use your ear and you can play any song you want, but you have to tell me what song you would like to hear first.
No idea.
You can't? Because you
no
can't think
idea.
of one?
No.
That's okay. What, Chelsea, do you know a song that your gran might like?
I am not sure.
Scotland the Brave.
Hmm?
Scotland the Brave.
Oh my gosh. How about a Scottish song? But the Scotland the Great, I don't know.
Scotland the Brave.
The Brave, I don't know that either. I know Irish Rose. I'm really rusty too with my like remembering what's Scottish and what's not.
Can you play some Shania Twain?
For Gran?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Maybe. Let me find the key. Oh, I'm trying to think of from this moment, right? D, so G, A, B, C, and a D is what I'm going to be thinking of. We'll see, okay? From this moment, life has begun. Nope, life has begun. Nope, so it's going to be a D. Gun. From this moment, You are the one right beside you. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on. And then she does that, right? I give my hand for you with all my heart. Can't wait to live my life with you. I can't wait to start. You and I will never be apart. My dreams came true because of you. There you go. Oh, so sorry. Thanks, Gran. Although, was it, hi, Muriel. Yeah, so I was hoping to stay in the key of C, but that's all right. We went to the key of G and then we adjusted. So when I was learning guitar, I would have like gone, okay, I'm in the key of G and I'm going to write down like, I know this would be upside down. So C, G, no, I would go G, C, and D. And then I go, okay, just to refer to in case I forget what I'm doing. But I wanted to say thank you for having me here. I hope that next year you're outside and enjoying the beautiful weather and that, yeah, thank you for having me. I hope you take up the ukulele.
Thank you, Mel. I think Chelsea talking to her gran, you never know. So is there any particular makes or models, you know, can you recommend? Is there anything that people should stay away from?
Oh, no. Sorry. I like, so this one is actually a high level one, TW. I'm just going to get my dog. Oh, it stops.
So are you convinced, Gran? Is it something that you might be interested in?
I would love to.
Oh, wow, that would be great. Maybe Chelsea might take it up with you too.
Well, and I think Megan has one in her office. You could go tune it right now. But you know what? Like, honestly, just don't buy them at a Toys R Us. Buy them at a music store. Yeah, I've never seen them at Costco. Otherwise, I'd say steer clear of Costco.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ones that even that are at the city, I was talking with Sharon about, we have some. Those were a good brand. They come in a kit, so you would get your tuner, your ukulele, and your bag, your ukulele bag to carry it in.
And so you said for something which was pretty decent, up to about $300.
Yeah, I think this one was a birthday gift, so it was quite
Yeah.
pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I mean, it's affordable, it's small, like you say, it's compact, you can take it anywhere. You don't need to have a big vehicle. You can actually, you know, walk with it or get a little ukulele bag and just put it on your back. So there's no weight to it as well. So it's very easy for older, mature adults to basically carry around or pop in the car.
Yeah, big, like, I mean, myself, every time I go camping, everyone's like, where's your guitar? But because like, I know with the ukulele, I can just stuff this in my car and it'll fit. I have no excuse.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks very much, Mel. It's been a real pleasure having you today and, you know, teaching that. And I look forward to hopefully next year where you can deliver this in person.
Yeah.
So on behalf of the Senior Week Committee and myself from the City of Chestermere, I really do appreciate you being part of our activities this week.
Thank you. And way to go. Like, what a wonderful lineup. I had a look and it was like, wow, I wish I was a senior today.
Yeah.
And tomorrow and the next day.
So thank you very much, Mel. And just a reminder to anybody who is participating this afternoon that we have our Life with Luigi radio play tonight. If you go to chestermere.ca Seniors Week, you will find the link to hear the recent recording. And a reminder that on Friday, 11th of June, we have our virtual wellness fair from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock, including activities, information, keep fit, yoga, old dude on a bike, sailing, so many things. If you're interested in the scavenger hunt, again, go to chestermere.ca Seniors Week, and you'll find the forms there for the scavenger hunt, which is a local scavenger hunt, non-contact, and this is taking place down by the lake. Don't forget the closing ceremony at 6:15 on Saturday the 12th of June. You won't want to miss this evening. And just a note that the baked potato bar, which Camp Chestermere was offering on Saturday, we have had to cancel it as we did not meet our minimum order. So again, thank you very much, everybody, for joining Mel today and joining myself and Chelsea. And we look forward to seeing you this evening or whenever you would like to join us. So take care and goodbye.